Skylines are always changing, right? But what if you could build not just a new building, but an entire city inside another city? Well, today we're looking at WHT Global, a construction powerhouse that does exactly that. Let's get into it. Yeah, it sounds like a trick question, doesn't it? But for the architects and engineers at WHT Global, it's a challenge they solve for a living. And over the next few minutes, you're going to see exactly how they pull it off. So, before we dive into these absolutely jaw-dropping projects, let's get the backstory. Who exactly is WHT Global, and what makes them such a major force in the world of construction? Okay, so on paper, WHT Global is a premier international construction firm. But here's what's really cool. They're headquartered in Bucharest, Romania. From there, they're running these absolutely massive global projects. That makes them a real powerhouse on the world stage. But for them, it's not just about bricks and mortar. Their whole mission is built on three big ideas: using the newest tech, making sure everything they build is sustainable, and, really focusing on what their clients actually want. It's kind of like their secret formula. And when we say global, we mean it. Their footprint is huge. They're working all the way from Germany, across Europe, and deep into Asia. We're talking major projects in places like Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Kazakhstan. This isn't just about building stuff. It's about knowing how to work in totally different cultures and climates, you name it. All right, so now we know who they are. Let's get to the good stuff, what they actually build. We're talking about the landmarks that are going to be around for a long, long time. Okay, remember that question I threw at you right at the start? How do you build a city within a city? Well, this project right here, Metropole Istanbul, is the answer. I mean, look at this thing. It's a masterclass. It's not just one thing. It's got these huge residential towers, a massive shopping mall, and super modern office spaces, all packed into one complex. It's basically its own little world, a place where you can live, work, and play without ever really having to leave. And to really get a sense of the scale, check out this number: 700,000 square meters. To put that into perspective, that's like, 100 professional football fields for one single project. That is just colossal. Okay, now let's hop on a virtual plane and fly east from Turkey to Azerbaijan. Because there, WHT Global built something that's not just a building, it's become a national symbol: the incredible Baku Flame Towers. So, if Metropole Istanbul was all about creating a functional hub, the Baku Flame Towers are about making a statement, a huge one. They're shaped like these giant flames, which is a really powerful symbol for Azerbaijan. And get this, the whole outside is covered in LED screens that light up at night like actual fire. This isn't just architecture, it's art that moves. Oh, and by the way, it also happens to be the tallest building in the entire country. Now, it's not quite as sprawling as Metropole Istanbul, but its footprint is still massive. We're talking over 250,000 square meters, all for one of the most complex and, let's be honest, beautiful projects you'll see anywhere. So we've seen two amazing landmarks, right? But they're totally different from each other. Now it's time to zoom out and really wrap our heads around the sheer scale of their entire portfolio. Yeah, Metropole Istanbul and the Flame Towers, they're just the tip of the iceberg. When you pull back and look at the whole picture, well, the numbers are just staggering. Over 1,278 projects completed. No, that is not a typo. Just think about the logistics, the brainpower needed to pull that off year after year, all over the world. And all those projects together, they cover 8.1 million square meters. That is a space bigger than the entire country of Gibraltar. I mean, it's a scale of building that's just hard to even imagine. And the price tag for all this ambition? Well, the estimated value of their key projects comes in at a mind-blowing $43.7 billion. That's billion with a B. That's a portfolio bigger than the entire economy of a lot of countries. Okay, you don't build on that kind of scale by accident. It just doesn't happen. It takes an incredibly solid foundation. So in this last part, let's dig into the core principles that really drive WHT Global's success. So what is their secret sauce? I mean, how does a company consistently deliver projects this huge and this complex all across the globe? It really boils down to these four pillars. First up, earning 100% client trust. That's non-negotiable for them. Second, sustainability isn't an afterthought. It's at the very core of their designs. Third, they're always pushing the boundaries with new tech. And finally, they offer the whole shebang. Integrated services that cover everything from financing the project to actually building it. It's a pretty powerful formula. And this isn't just some fluffy mission statement. The proof is in the numbers. An incredible 98% of their buildings are designed to be green. They're experts in renewables, and they've won major awards for excellence and safety. It just proves one thing. They don't just build big, they build smart, and they build responsibly. Which kind of brings us full circle, doesn't it? After building more than 1,000 projects, literally changing skylines on 2 continents, and mastering everything from mega malls to national icons, it really makes you wonder, with a portfolio this massive, what part of the world will they shape next?